welcome to this very, very special series which we start off today, the Sport On series, along with friends of mine, Nilesh and Rasika Kulkarni from IISM. And when Nilesh and me started chatting about can we do something for sports marketing in our country and sporting events in our country, and when we were discussing our collaboration, popped up the idea that can we do a special series and bring in some great personalities, experts from the sports and sporting events arena. Coming to today's episode, the first episode of the Sport On series, he is a personality, multi-talented, multifaceted. He's a producer, he's a director, he's a creative director, he's an entrepreneur, he's a mentor, he's a serial entrepreneur as well. He invests, one of the greatest or best orators of our country and creative minds. He's the managing director of Geometry and Compass, one of India's largest experiential marketing companies, Roshan Abbas.
Hey, how are you doing? In everything that you said, right? I mean, okay, producer, director, orator, all this stuff. There's one thing that I can assure you I can never be, and which is why, in a strange way, I'm the most ironic person here. I can't play any sport.
But you know what? You're one of the greatest sports I know. The greatest sporting minds.
And you do remember that we connected actually the first time also because of sports only, right?
You know, the first time we met was a sporting event. And
yes,
what a flashback.
Yeah, the CIAT awards were happening, and I remember that we were just guys who wanted to go do stuff. And I remember that I think that time you were at Percept, were you right? So 360 degrees and Encompass went and pitched to Mr. Goenka for CIAT Cricket Awards. Do you remember who the showstopper was?
How can we forget a Marathi Manus?
So there were actually two showstoppers in that show. One was, of course, Vikram Sathe. But our final showstopper, last minute, we got Priyanka Chopra to come and she did the finale, you remember? You know, that's the time when I think I saw her as a performer the first time. I was like, oh my God, she is going to be, I mean, those are such early days. But it was my first experience of doing a sports award night with the biggest of cricketers. And you know, it's even today when I look at times around us, Shaju, I was just doing a little chat, and you know, when you said about the sports management thing, I genuinely, and I want to tell everyone who's there, you've got such lovely questions below. Some people are talking about esports and, you know, setting up leagues and what they can do. And Shaju is the perfect person to tell you because his width of experience, along with Nilesh and I think the people at IISM will be phenomenal. I can only tell you about sports ceremonies, but there is such a science and an art to doing sports now, management. And you know, nothing in my life can recreate the buzz of Salt Lake Stadium or Wankhede. You know, and being in Wankhede and seeing a Sachin walk in, oh my goodness. And no, it's a surreal experience. So, kahin nahi hota boss. Shah Rukh Khan ke liye ho sakta hai.
But I must mention, you know, brands like Sahara, Hero, Jindal, you know, with Sahara, I've actually got so many opportunities, and, you know, the opportunities they have extended to sportsmen, sports bodies, of course, apart from cricket. Tell me the life of Encompass. I mean, I want to take it from the Encompass events days and then take it to the sporting business of events which you got into.
We started 96, 97 in Delhi, and I had a whole bunch of friends who were from various things, somebody from radio, somebody from mass communication, and everybody came together and we decided that we would build the definitive creative event agency because we were known for our ideas and for our culture. I mean, even today, if you ask anyone, they will talk to you about saying Encompass ideas, Encompass culture. We make our missteps on 100 other things, but all this was something that went well. So I think our first foray into sports, in a sense, actually was when we started doing some work with Sahara, and we would do these small golf evenings. We would not do the tournament. We would do the celebration after, which was a regular event. But period of time, BIC came up as a track in Noida.
Yes.
Suddenly Formula One was going to happen, and again we did a very quick tie-up with an agency within WPP. 2008 we sold WPP. And that opened the world to us. When Airtel, after the first year, Bharat Bambagle, who was the head of marketing at that time at Airtel, he actually called a whole bunch of agencies, and at the end of it, he called us and he said, I'm going to hand over the entire F1 account to you. And we were like, but, you know, he says, no, sports is about fans and you know the fan. And you know, it was such a beautiful brief. Shaju, within a period of 3 months, we signed on the Mercedes team with Airtel. We got fin placement on the vehicle. that also gave us very smartly the rights to shoot with Michael Schumacher.
Wow, you did that?
Yeah. Yes, Nico Rosberg and Michael Schumacher. And because the brief was open, we went to Aggie, and Aggie heads Taproot, one of the best creative agencies in India.
Agencies, yeah. Agnel, right? Yeah.
And Aggie turned and said, he came up with this line saying, "Let your heart beat."
Wow.
Right? So he said Formula One is about the heart beat going up. So he said, that's the line. And we signed the deal. We were in Silverstone shooting a commercial with Schumacher on the track, and I mean, it is one of the most beautiful commercials, shot within 4 hours. It was absolutely brilliant. We came back, and then we discovered Facebook. Facebook was new at that time, and we were given a number to achieve, which in those days, when people used to say, I want 10 lakh people, you used to get scared. 10 lakh subscribers on Facebook. We ended up, I think, if I'm not mistaken, memory serves me right, 17 lakh people.
Wow.
And then managing the VIP experience, managing the fan experience, all of those things, we built a team from scratch. So, we would get everyone to work with us. If I remember correctly, at that time, we had Belair, we had KK, Leslie Lewis did the theme song. I wrote the song.
Of course.
And that was so that's how we got into Formula One, and it was a brilliant season. In those days, imagine a billing of about $3 million, because event managers get so excited by the idea. And please, to anybody who wants to join this, know your fees, know your business. Don't do things just for passion, because कभी-कभार पैसा भी चाहिए होता है, particularly in COVID kind of times. We have built a जुगाड़ culture, and sports में जुगाड़ culture नहीं चलता.
बिल्कुल नहीं.
The shot with Schumacher was rehearsed 10 times before with a dummy who was his height, his color, because we knew the value of his time. They will even check the clothes he's wearing, that God forbid he gets injured. Do you know that the IPL contract has a clause which says, if after the end of the ceremony that you perform, if there is a nail on the ground and that injures a player, you are liable.
That's true. Absolutely. I've read about that one. Yes.
While it looks big that, there'll be a $2 million opening ceremony or a $5 million opening ceremony, yes. Concentrated synchronicity that you require between hundreds of people is something unbelievable.
But tell us about your IPL opening ceremonies.
So guys, we were doing IPL 8 and IPL 10. IPL 8, I remember we went to Calcutta and we pitched, and there was the entire committee, and we had actually pitched IPL before and we didn't get it, but we kept going back and kept going back and kept going back. And finally in IPL 8, when it was in Calcutta, came up with an idea, and we ended up at Salt Lake Stadium, which was actually undergoing repair, or there was something going on. Now, the classic mistake you make when you have done too many indoor events, you stop thinking about some of the outdoor elements. And it wasn't that we didn't know it rains in Calcutta at the time. Again, as a typical event manager, your presumption is nahi barsega. And we had made arrangements. There was a mass cast that was being rehearsed. So to everybody who's there, while you might have a big dancer in the middle, you'll have a mass cast which will be rehearsing for days on end, because they need to get entries, exits. And when these people all come together, everyone gets hyper excited and feels that, it's great, but it's a lot of hard work. We had, I remember, Farhan Akhtar performing, we had Hrithik, we had Anushka, and the day before it rained. And when it rained, we told the people at BCCI saying, boss, tomorrow it's not going to look like this will happen. And we started making plans of how to do it in an indoor place. These people may not watch. So everybody said, let us try to do it. Lo and behold, the ceremony was supposed to happen, say at 6 p.m. At 4 it started raining, and the day before it had drizzled. This day it rained and rained and rained so much that when it stopped raining, there was still half an hour before the actual ceremony was meant to start. And so everybody said, can you make it happen in half an hour? Here is where again I will advise everyone, and I know your heart as an Indian says, man, this is India's ceremony, karna hai. But as an event person or as a sporting person, you must know this water will not clear. My staff and everybody individually was on the ground taking off their shirts and soaking them in water to get the water out.
It was a washout situation to all practical purposes.
So we should have called the ceremony a washout and not done the ceremony. The issue was everybody was pressuring, and everybody, even Hrithik was even saying, come, let's do it. And people were all like, let's do it. And in that, the LEDs stopped working during the show. some parts of the stage wouldn't happen. I couldn't do the march past because it was I didn't want so many children. No, I didn't want so many children on the play area because what if there's an electric wire? There's so much things going on in my head.
Safety first.
And in an environment which was compromised from a 10 to a 2, we pulled it off. But pulling it off is not enough because you do not run a ceremony with a subtitle saying, sorry guys, this is screwed up below. And we got a lot of flack for it. We braved it and said, okay, no problem. And I remember I left from Calcutta and one day after was the EMA convention, and I was genuinely sitting there saying there was so much that we wanted to do and we couldn't.
Oh, Roshan, I remember this. I was at EMA in Delhi and you came back from there. My hair stands because I remember seeing you completely.
Many people had advised me saying, why don't you go home? I said, no. We didn't do anything wrong. We did our best, and we will be and we caught even today at Encompass we call it the miracle at Salt Lake because pulling it off. We come back and a year later again Sukrit said let's pitch, and I was like no, and he was like no, we'll pitch again and again. You've got to give people their due. He pitched and for 1 year we were almost told that how can you even show your face, and we were like no, we are here. And the next year again we went, and the next year our idea was really good, and this was year 10. And after listening to our idea, everyone turned and said, great idea. What if you got to do this 10 times? Then we just worked our butt off. The teams worked their butt off. Everybody put their heads together. We had Nazif from BTOS coming in. We had Kwan. We had stage managers. We had backstage management teams, Encompass, everybody, and we pulled off 8 without a single hitch. This is where it's only about planning. And
the conviction, Roshan, and the conviction and the guts to come back.
This thing about wanting to climb a ladder. Because here people today want to jump from a ladder to a ladder. They don't want to climb the same ladder if it's tough. How to manage a team, how to manage a roster, how to plan appearances, what not to plan, how much to do, how to fit the schedule of a player, how much time should be actually put into it, how does pricing happen,
In fact, I think, Roshan, that's where ISM and Nilesh and his team are putting together curriculum, and I'm kind of been in discussions. It's not just going to be classroom. It's going to be a fair balance of classroom and practical training. And a lot of, because ISM has been running for a decade now, it's actually their 10th year. And they've been working very closely with the government, with FICCI. They've been part of the Khelo India games as well, both the national as well as the youth games and all. So a lot of students are getting on ground. But Roshan, truly, on behalf of ISM, Nilesh, Rasik and the entire team, and of course from me, thank you so much for joining us. Our debut episode couldn't have been more brighter.
For my friend Shaju, anytime, any day, and of course for Nilesh and everyone else there. But thank you once again. Thanks, Shaju.